might have to do like a bloopers segment to wait for Ivan to finish this.
Welcome to your new home. Well, tonight's episode is going to be a little bit different to what you're used to seeing. With the builds underway and getting just that little bit closer to finishing every day, we thought it was time to let you see what really goes on behind the scenes when builders step out of their comfort zones and get in front of the camera. We'll take a look at the progress of Jane and Jadine's house so far, some of our favourite moments from early episodes, and of course the best bits of any TV show, the bloopers. So get yourself comfortable as we go back to the beginning. It's demolition time for Jadine.
Demolition might seem like an unusual way to start a house build, but it's quite common in Christchurch. It was an emotional time for Jadine, but also a new beginning. Once her site was cleared, work could begin on the new house foundations. Since the earthquake, the house foundations have become far more complex than the simple concrete piles that Jadine's old house used to sit on. It turned out to be a bit of a drama, requiring the adjacent road lane to be closed off to traffic while the concrete was being poured. When the concrete had cured, the framing started going up, giving Jadine a sense of size and shape of her new home. That created some extra work for me when Jadine decided not all the walls were in the right place. But we can shorten it up. Though that wasn't the only drama, when I discovered the sink pipes for the kitchen were in the wrong place and already set in concrete. It looked like my relationship with Jadine would be put to the test. With the final decisions being made, the internal walls, the insulation could be applied to Jadine's house, making it cosy and warm on the inside. Outside, the structure was wrapped and weather tight before the cladding could be applied. The windows and doors were installed, making Jadine's home secure and safe. Okay, so that's Jadine's build so far. So coming up, she's got gibboard to go on, the plastering to be done, the painters can come in, kitchen can come in after that, and then we move on to a bit of flooring. So all the exciting finishing stuff yet to come.
Well, Jadine's house has been running along smoothly. The same can't be said for Jane's house. She started the project 5 years ago, and Ivan has promised her that it's going to be ready by Christmas. Which Christmas are we talking about, Ivan? Let's go and see where she's at with her build.
When we first came here, we actually started filming Jane's frames going up, her ground floor frames. And since then, obviously, we've progressed along, albeit at a slower pace than I would have liked. So once the ground floor frames were down, we had a lot of structural steel to go under the nature of the build. So that caused us a few moments of delay and weather delays. Following that, we put in the mid-floor, the floor between, obviously, the lower story and the top story. And then more structural steel was put in place. And then we carried on filming when we did the upstairs frames, the rafters, and then followed by the roof. And now the stage we're at is the external windows have been put in, the building wrap's on, the cavity battens are on, and flashings are in place all ready now for cladding, which is actually due to start today, but now it will be on Monday because we've had a delay in weather this morning. So that's the stage that we're currently at here. Following the external cladding, we'll get this scaffold down, which is awesome. Get it all down. The client can actually see the house, what it looks like. At the moment, it's covered in round tubing. It's pretty hideous, but it'll look really sharp when it's all down. By then, spouting will be in place, downpipes will be in place, and we'll be ready to start the drainage and exterior works.
Of course, neither of the houses would be as far down the track if it wasn't for the men behind the scene. Yes, we're talking about our trusty builders, Scott and Dean. Let's go and meet them and find out what they have to say about your new home.
Scott Banks, I'm the director of Scott Banks Builders, and I do a lot of Fowler homes. We have been with them for about a year now, so it's been good. Working with Ivan and Jane's been really good. They communicate well on site, and it's been really smooth running so far. It's not just Ivan that puts pressure on, like everyone puts pressure on everyone else. Like he puts pressure on me, I put pressure on my staff to make sure the job gets done. So, it's just the way things are. So if you don't put pressure on people, things don't get done.
Scotty's a young fella. He came to us probably just over a year ago, actually. It might be about a year and a half ago. And looking to get into new housing, he was doing just cladding fixings and some new housing work, but not much. He's got a team of 2 young guys that work with him, so they're all younger than me, so of course they're young. And find it really good working with young people that are keen, and they're not haven't got barriers in front of them about sort of new ideas and ways of doing things. Scott's proven to be really good. He's got two of the most difficult jobs I've had in 14 years on at the same time, one being up in Worsley and this one here in Sumner for Jane. So it's been great working with him.
I'm Dean Brownlee. My business is BW Builders, and we contract Fowler Homes. It's been pretty good on this job actually. It's been a few laughs and nice easy job for us. Watching the show, I see Dusty really does come across as the person that he is, and yeah, easy going.
I first met Dean at the start of the build, popped down to see Dusty and the guys, and I met Dino and Caleb. They were lovely, really good bunch of guys, so I kind of knew that I was in pretty good hands with the build and everything. The framing started going up, and I actually came down one day when Dusty wasn't here, and that's when I found out about the sink dishwasher scenario, and it was Dino that actually told me about the pipes and everything being around the wrong way and all of that kind of thing, and we were trying really hard to have Dusty on about that one, except I didn't really pull that one off too well. Yeah, but it's been really good going through the process with Dino. I can pop down and ask him questions about anything, and he'll answer them for me at any time, which is really good. And we generally have a dress code on site as well that all builders have to be in shorts at all times. It's pretty cold today, and Dino's got the shorts on, so good effort, Dino.
I work in shorts because I have a bet with my son at the start of winter to see who could go shorts through all winter. I lost. He is still wearing shorts every day.
Okay, so Dean Brownlee's our builder. Now, Dean and Caleb, they're self-employed and they're contracted back to Fowler Homes. So we're lucky enough to have good guys like them available, and they've been doing our work for quite a while now, and Dean's got a number of builds on the go with me. So I really enjoy working with him because him and I get on great. We sort of, help organise the job between the two of us. He's a real good communicator, so sometimes he runs a risk of ringing me too many times, but it's bloody good because he's just ringing to check that makes sure things are right and that we've got things booked in. And his work ethic and stuff on site's awesome. The power of work that he gets through is absolutely amazing sometimes. So we're really lucky to have them on board, and I can't say too many nice things about him because then he'll get a big head, but bloody good guy, and a really good, valuable member of our team and on behalf of our clients as well, because at the end of the day, without Dean and Caleb producing the work that we do, then Jadine doesn't get a nice home. So he's bloody great.
We've caught up on the builds and met the men behind the scene. So now let's catch up with Ivan and Dustin and find out what they have to say about the show. That's next on Your New Home.
He refers to glass as being easy to clean. He didn't even have any glass in that window that he was showing you.
He didn't look like it, but he would have been packing himself because he takes a huge amount of pride in making sure everything's right.
What does he know about windows?
There's no glass, makes it a lot easier to keep it clean. The key differences in windows and doors is obviously the way they open, but also the way they're installed.
With the series halfway through, Dustin and Ivan have gone through a lot with Jane and Jadine's build. Let's go and have a look at some of their favourite moments from the show.
So one of my favourite parts of the show so far, with Ivan talking about windows. What does he know about windows? He refers to glass as being easy to clean. He didn't even have any glass in that window that he was showing you. So, but well done, Ivy. He's done pretty good. He's getting quite candid as the show goes on. He's trying to throw a bit more humour in there. To be honest, he's actually really stressed in front of the camera. It's tough being natural like me, isn't it?
Favourite moments of the show with Dusty in it. It's pretty hard to pick on one moment by itself, but I've got a couple actually. First one is when Dustin was talking about Jadine's plumbing issue with the island. Don't know if you remember, but we had pipe we put in the wrong place. He didn't look like it, but he would have been packing himself because he takes a huge amount of pride in making sure everything's right. So that's one of the ones I was watching and thinking, little man's going to lose it.
A bit of a problem here. On the drawing, the sink is actually over in this location, but just looking at what the boys have done, the
pipework at the moment. It's actually coming through the floor where the dishwasher's going to go.
My second favourite part was probably one of the most uncomfortable ones for me. It's when young Dustin's sitting on the bench at work, blowing a kiss or winking, I'm not sure what it was. Whatever it was, Dustin, that's not acceptable. Anyone else would have fired you for that.
Hi, I'm Dustin. This is my advice.
And those are actually my favourite 2 moments of the show so far. Anyway, looking forward to more favourite moments anyway.
Coming up soon, we'll be looking at the bloopers and the outtakes from Ivan and Dustin. And believe me, there are many. I'd also just like to say there's a few clangers from the host too. Let's go and have a look. Everyone dreams of building their new home, and for a few of us, those dreams do turn into reality. Well, tonight we're going to meet 2 of those people. Over the next 12 weeks, we'll be following their building process. Sorry. This is your new house. This is a concrete truck. Our builders have plenty of things going for them and more, and that's so totally wrong. What was it? Our builders have what? Our builders have... Everybody dreams of a view with a house. Building on these foundations, well, there's only one way up, and that is up. Now, as I don't like heights, I'm going to exit pretty quickly off here, so yeah, I'm sorry about that. Oh, welcome to your new home. I'm getting off here.
Simon, Lisa, could somebody be at the bottom because I really don't like heights, okay? No, I wasn't joking. No, it's not funny, okay? Bloody hell.
Having a kitchen sink drama? Now, there's one thing that a girl cannot get enough of, and that is wardrobe. So, welcome to your new home. You're having a kitchen sink drama? I could tell you a thing or two over a cuppa about a few sinks. No. Hi! Yeah, it is. Gone? Okay. It's plain and it's more simply unexciting, but at the moment I find a little bit exciting. It's gym board. Yay for gym board! This is your new home. Let's get plastered! These days, every house is a fashion statement. We really are spoilt for choice. Jesus Christ! Since today is a special episode, we thought it only right for Ivan and Dustin to present their building tips of the week. Let's see what they have to say for themselves.
Hi, on Dustin's advice today, my advice is for Ivan. Mate, what are you doing? You are a mile behind me. Listen, I think what you need to do, the key to good project management, as you've discovered from me, put a schedule in place, get all of your contractors booked in, come up with better excuses. Mate, roof falling off the back of a truck, I haven't heard that one before. Scaffolding, you were late with your scaffolding. Have you seen how much scaffolding's around Christchurch? It's everywhere. Why couldn't you get that there on time? So come on, mate, you need to sit down at your desk, put your schedule in place, get all that information through to the guys so they know the job's coming up. And like me, mate, the job will run like clockwork.
Right, this is difficult. This is my top tip for Dustin. It's hard to improve somebody that's perfect, of course, and Dustin knows that. However, Dustin, a good thing for you to do, mate, is keep yourself involved in the industry, and by that I mean in the legislative side of it. Learn as much as you can from the people around you, which I know you do, but just keep it up. Keep improving your skills. Never think you know everything, because nobody does. I'm 32 years in this and I still don't know everything. And last tip for you, Dustin, is get some platform shoes, mate. Make it a lot easier to reach things up a bit higher.
Coming up after the break, we check out Ivan and Dustin's presenting skills, or lack of, with their many, many bloopers. That's next on Your New Home.
So my tip of the day is claddings, and that's my tip of the day. What are you giggling about?
Hi, I'm Dustin, and my advice on resource consents. No, can we start that again, sorry?
Cut.
It's finally time to see the guys in action. Now, it's not always that easy to perform on demand. Let's see what Ivan and Dustin really get up to when the cameras are on them.
Hi, I'm Dustin. This is my advice. Have plenty of them is my advice.
Pretty good understanding, and I believe it'll work extremely well for them. Cut.
I'm not ready yet. Sorry, mate. And lost it. Sorry. Sorry, mate. How's my hair? Makeup. And I don't know what else to say.
We're looking at a roof. The other job we're doing, we had a look at the roof. It's
We're going to be ready for cladding. Yeah. I'm all over it. Just doing a bit of pointing, doing the toilet again. Pointing at the toilet, just in case you want to have a dump, you've got plenty of room to get in there. Point it there.
brilliant at making shit up, aren't you?
Yeah, well, mate, it's you know, there's a degree in talking about rubbish.
Yeah, there is.
They've already given you their top tips and advice for the week, and it does look like they've got it right on the first take. Take a look what really happens.
Hi, I'm Dustin, and I've got a blanket ready.
So my tip of the day is basically keep your, can't remember what it's saying.
Make sure that you're covered, and that's it. That was awful. You have to combine parts of that with the other one.
That's my tip of the day. Is that 2 minutes?
Hi, I'm Dustin. When it comes to PC sums, this is my advice. PC sums, or provisional cost sum, is... No, can we start that again? Sorry. About that.
So my tip of the day is claddings, and that's my tip of the day. What are you giggling about?
Hi, I'm Dustin. And when it comes to resource consents, this is my advice. Resource consent...
So for our roof. Yeah. What's going to happen?
Hi, I'm Dustin. And my advice on resource consents. No, can we start that again, sorry?
Hi, I'm up for... Can I start that again?
Good luck. Perfect, Stanley. That's my advice.
Often when you're speaking on camera, you do tend to say the same phrases without even knowing it. Well, Dustin here is the king of it. Let's go and see some of his favourite phrases. It's going to be really great. It's going to be really good. Let's take a look.
And then we'll give it a good clean, and it's going to look really good. And going to be really, really good. It's really looking really good. Looking really good, which is great. It should look really good. So it's been great. Presto, you've got yourself a shower worth its weight in gold. Great. I'm really, really stoked, actually. The boys have done a great job. It's really, really great. It looked really good. Real happy with that, actually. It looks bloody good. So far, the guys have done a great job. And that'll be great. And eventually they'll move into Jadine's room, which is where we've got that black feature wall, so that's going to look pretty cool as well. Is it great? Yeah, it's great.
In this episode, you've gotten to see a little bit more than you usually would. But next time, we're getting straight back into things. Jadine gets the kitchen of her dreams. Maybe those muffins she promised Dustin will finally turn up. And Jane, well, who knows when she'll see her kitchen, but if she's lucky, she might see some cladding on her house. It's next time on Your New Home. No, don't you dare.
They can't all be serious. We'll all end up in the loony bin.
Oh, exactly. If you can't laugh.
Sorry. Brilliant. Good boy. Excellent. He's got her. That's excellent.
pretty great.